Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to Mega Man Zero. So once again, this happens to be post-commentary because the same exact thing that happened the previous time it ended up being post happened once again somehow. I mean, to be honest, I think this time it was actually my fault because I was messing around with the settings of Audacity, which is what I used to record my audio for my voice at least. And the problem was that since I switched it around, I was messing around with some stuff. I was trying to see if I could do something, but it turns out I couldn't do this. So apparently in doing that, the volume defaulted back to its original, or its default value, which is 1, but I actually use it in 0.01 because that's what works best for me, especially since I have the mic so close to me in order to, drown out all the noise, and so it only focuses on me because I don't want to be extremely loud, etc., etc. So that's why that keeps happening. But anyways, that's irrelevant. We're at the Neo Arcadia base, or at least part of it, because this is a Mega Man game. So naturally, I'm gonna have to go through a couple of different stages in order to make it to the end and take on who we believe to be X. It's pretty interesting how, now that I think about it, especially after playing the Mega Man X, the first one, which you should check out, it's on my channel, it's kind of structured really similarly to that game, more or less. I mean, the only main difference I can think of is you don't get any, aside from the fact that you don't get any power-ups, but I mean, like, in the game structure. I know it's the same for all Mega Man games, for the most part. So I don't know. I guess I'm just, I guess that's probably what it is. It's just the same as all Mega Man. Because I don't know. Like I was trying to get to a point where I feel it was really similar to Mega Man X, in that you have the same sort of, we had to go through Stigma stages, and I feel like it was the same sort of format where in between, you'd fight your bosses purely, but that's actually just the thing for Mega Man, so I don't know, I'm just talking out my ass right now. Sorry. My mind is like really like just destroyed, and like I am tired. I am not good right now. I just spent the whole night till like 5-6 in the morning playing the Phantom Pain again, but this time with good reason, because I actually managed to beat the game. And I wish I could be a lot more happier about what I just witnessed and experienced. But, oh my god. There's so much that I want to say about the game. I won't, because this isn't the time or place for that. I'm considering making a video for it. Just, for me to just rant about it. But I want to sound coherent. I don't want to just be rambling on, but in order to sound coherent, I need to sort of formulate an argument and think about what it is that I want to say. And I don't really want to do any of that, especially since most of that consists of me replaying the game, and I already spent, I don't know, at least 120 hours. I don't know how much I've spent because I don't feel like turning it on right now because I'm probably gonna end up doing more side missions. But I know that somewhere in the middle of chapter 1, I think, I had 77 hours. And that's not just, I do like every side mission as soon as it pops up, more or less. So I'm pretty sure I at least have almost double that when I beat the game. Almost. And I really don't want to have to go through all that again just to talk about it in like a 10-minute video or something like that. But I feel really strongly about it, so I might actually end up doing the video, but whatever, it doesn't matter, because I don't want to go make a video about talking about the game and then I get all my facts wrong and like I look like an ass just because I'm so like frustrated and whatnot. But I don't know, it's I feel so strong about it that I kind of don't give a fuck whether or not I look like an ass or not. Anyway, so anyways, we got another boss here. We took down the first pair of bosses, who I guess you can count as a mini boss. Now we're taking on this guy who has no introduction. He just pops up, fucking spins around and shit, which is really interesting. I try to use my Cyber Elf because I still had the 2 Cyber Elves that I had for my fight with Phantom, ironically, because I just beat the Phantom Pain. But I had already used up the one that heals me fully, unfortunately. So that sucks. I'm trying to figure out if this guy has any weakness. I've used fire, or no, I used electricity and ice so far, and none of them yield to give any results. And spoiler alert: when I hit him with the fire, it doesn't have any extra effect either, which means he's not weak to any particular element. This isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, he's not a super strong boss. The only issue is that I didn't have any health, which was extremely annoying, and especially since my cyber elves only give me a tiny sliver of health. So I don't know. I can easily actually beat this guy because he's actually really not that hard to do. But instead, you're gonna see me almost beat him. Then you're gonna see me get demolished for being a complete scrub, and then you'll see me beat him normally. So this is me almost beating him. I got really close. See, I got the rhythm down. He's really not that hard, but I just died at that point. So that sucks. Then I decided, you know what, fuck it. I actually had a time in between this, which was pretty bad, but this one was even worse. Tried to take him on again, and I was like, alright, fuck this. I'll get him this time. Oh, damn it. So I go in, I was like, alright, sorry, I got him. Damn it. Alright, I just gotta hit him, and he'll stop. Damn it. I just gotta hit him, and he'll stop soon. That was by far the worst performance I've ever had playing a video game, honestly. Oh man, one of the worst of all time. If I had to make a list, that would definitely be in the top 3. I can't think of anything specifically, but I know I've done some really dumb shit before. And that was definitely, you know, probably the king of dumb shit. Anyway, so I still have the fire chip equipped. It doesn't really matter much. Because I'm just using it for the sake of using it. I don't feel like going to the menu switching. The other thing that I forgot to mention is that the game is really dumb and annoying in that when I died, I should say, not if I died, because I did that 3 times, you have to start all the way from the beginning of the entire stage. So I had to take on the mini-boss 3 times. Run through the stage 3 times, just to get to this guy. Or actually 4 times, I should say, including, you know, this one and whatnot. But yeah, once you're done, they give you a little piece of shit health. Not a lot, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I can go up there. I try to do it sometime in the beginning of the video, but I don't feel like spending a lot of time doing that. Especially since I hate those kinds of, what's the word? That sort of design, or that sort of part of the game where they expect you to, you know, dash extremely out to reach, like, to go, across a 90-degree angle just to go on top. Like, I've done that so many times just to get cyber elves. I try to, like, see if there's anything down there. And it's just really annoying to do, especially with, like, I talked about this, or I don't even know, actually. I think I tried to talk about this last time. Or I talked about it when I was recording this video, but I lost that audio because it came out shit because of the volume. But basically, I'm using a game controller. And the way I have it set up is that X and Y are my dash and my saber, or it might be the other way around, but one of them is my dash and one of them is my saber, and A is my jump, which is annoying because I have really, I guess, I don't know if it's just my big fingers or what it is, but it's just really annoying to press all those 3 buttons at the same time, so it's really hard for me to charge the saber and then dash and jump, which is something you do like all the fucking time in this game. So it's really hard for me to like dash and jump, period. Which is why I don't really like holding my dash, or sorry, holding my charge and then dashing in and attacking, even though that's more or less the strongest attack method in the game. It's really hard for me to do. Because I could have used the Z button for my dash, but it just felt really uncomfortable because the Z button is like really, it's a really thin button. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like when you press it, like, I don't know, like it hurts my hand to constantly press it, especially since there's not much to push, so it's kind of annoying. So to constantly use that, it didn't feel comfortable with me. And I can't use the trigger buttons because they're too big, I guess, I don't know, like, they click way too much, so to have to press that constantly to freaking dash would have been really bad, and when it came out really bad in the audio. Anyways, I was gonna cut this out because I'm having a lot of trouble doing this disappearing platform nonsense, but I figured I might as well leave it in because it's only 2 minutes and the videos is not that long anyways, and I figured I could just ramble about something since I'm really good at doing that. And lo and behold, I managed to ramble about GameCube controller. I haven't really talked a lot about this game, which is a bit of a shame, at least in this episode, I mean. Because I'm nearing the end of it. I'm hypothesizing that I'll be done in about... This should be episode 13. I should be done in like 3 more episodes. You are trespassing on the sanctuary of Master X. I, Herculean Ankertus, will eliminate you in the name of... I took a while because I kept fucking up his name and I couldn't read it. Harpuyak, Guardian of Master X. You should view this as an honor to be slashed into retirement by my sword. So, yeah. I kind of did a little bit of thinking and I realized that this is, quote-unquote, Harpuya's servant or his underling or whatever. And the cool thing about this game is that all the sort of bosses and their underlings or whatever, they have the same weakness, which is really cool because it makes sense since you would think that they train under them or something of the sort. So you'd think that they would adapt, or I don't know if adapt is the right word, if they would gain the same weakness as them, which is really cool. So I figured out right away that this guy's weak to ice, which Harpuya was weak against, because it was, excuse me, the only element that I didn't have when I took him or her on. So, just like that, Herculeus Ankertus, fuck it, is dead. And that takes on the first part of Neo Arcadia. I can actually use a transfer in between parts. You have disrupted the area. The transfer near your current position has been activated. You should return to the base to take a rest. See you soon.